One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Glad to have you with us from Gerald J. Ford Stadium in Dallas, home to the SMU Mustangs. As we'll see a squad from the Pac-12, the Arizona State Sun Devils, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the SMU Mustangs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. And the Sun Devils will kick it off to get us underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So SMU's offense will be the first to dial up ball plays in this one. Wants to throw on first down. Now he's going to break the pocket. He can't find anybody. It'll be incomplete as the defense does a really good job in coverage. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Wide receiver going in motion. The give to the back. Turning it on. Inside the 50. Inside the 30. He's at the 10. Slippery slide. Find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs!
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
So Arizona State's offense will go to work for the first time today. They are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback in this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jesse.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
The Sun Devils moving quickly to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one, but we know who he really wants to go to on third down.
The best one. I mean, I think the open one, obviously the politically correct answer, but you want to find the guy that you got that great chemistry with. You know exactly where he's going to be. You got that bond and that trust.
They'll leave it with him. Find some fresh air. Got enough for the first. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Breaks the tackle. They'll get him on the ground after a pickup of 3 to the 28. And now on second down from this offense.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick.
No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35. Oh, man, that defense defensive back just hurled himself in there like a lightning bolt to get the quarterback.
And you see the speed, the closing speed to run, chase the quarterback, get him on the ground. That's why he plays defensive back. He looks like a pass rusher here, but you could definitely see he can hit that turbo button.
So they'll send out the field goal unit. This field goal attempt is going to be an even 50-yarder. He boomed it through a 50-yard field goal, showing off that powerful leg.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Off to a good start here and back to work now with a 7-3 lead. Wide receiver comes in motion. They'll start this drive with a pass. Gets it out quickly. A most efficient pickup of 6 on first down. It's 2nd and 4.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take...
Breaks into the open. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly to the tight end. Turns it on at midfield. He's pushed out of bounds inside the 40 and the 38, and these guys are on the move.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there. They knew this offense was going to try to be aggressive. Got to need better effort in the back end for this defense.
Man, those are so hard to defend. You know, the quarterback, obviously he's doing the run-pass option and creating some indecision in my head. And look at that. He hands it off, and the back gets a quick turn easy. You know, like just chews up yardage. Just really, really tough to stop those kind of plays.
2nd down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Makes the grab. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be 1st and goal. And the Mustangs, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. This quarterback part of their running game. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss.
And, man, that is a great tackle. And your safeties have to be great tacklers, especially nowadays with all these quarterbacks that want to run. These good athletes like this guy right here, nice job being in space, getting him to the ground. That is a tough ask, but, man, did he do it right there.
And the offense, they're just trying to be physical. They're trying to run this ball in down close to the goal line. The defense, though, they're having none of it.
He wants it all. And the misfire goes out of the back of the end zone. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Absolutely center cut. They're up by a touchdown here in the 1st.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Arizona State is going back on offense, and they come out looking for a spark. These two teams feeling each other out a bit, down 10-3 as they open this drive. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. And the Sun Devils will punt this one away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. Slips through the line. Very little will make a crowd hold its breath like a punt return, and he brought them to their feet on that one. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. They've already put up a couple of scores, and now they have it again, up 10-3. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incompleted.
Well, this defense knew they had a tall task playing against this Heisman-caliber quarterback, and the best way to affect him is with pressure. They were able to hit him on that play, and that forced the incompletion.
From the gun, running back on the move. Let's see what they do here on 3rd and short from the 41. From the gun, wants to pass. Working that left side now. Touchdown, SMU! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
Yards after catch. That's what this guy gives you. That was a simple slant pass. He caught it, made guys miss, showed you the speed, and it was pay dirt from there. What can you say about this guy's athleticism, man? He is such a weapon.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the back. Nice move to pick up yardage. And this defense has its work cut out to get this dude on the ground. He was shedding serious tackles on his way to picking up the first. To the air on 1st down. Got his man on the outside. And that play just never got started as he's right out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Now on 2nd down. How about these two running games so far, and dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats? Big turning point as we head into the second and get this game rolling again. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with 2nd down. Off play action. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again. The Sun Devils decide to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Makes a move. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. And they've found no answer so far. Already to the end zone twice, tacked on a field goal, and now back for more. Makes the grab on the left. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. 1st down here for the offense. The give to the tailback. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9.
And that adds to a successful thing. 100 yards rushing on the day. That's what you strive for. Usually when you hit that 100-yard mark, a lot of times you're saying, my offense is going to win. My team is going to win. He's at the 100-yard mark, so that's a good thing for the offense.
Dances away to buy time. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Mustangs. push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, every game in the Big Ten so very critical. How about this one tonight? Penn State is currently ahead in this one, but it's been a close one so far today at Happy Valley. They're up by 11 over Michigan. We'll let you know if anything else comes out of Big Ten country from this one. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. And the Sun Devils want to pick up the tempo. Wants to go up top. Short throw to the sideline is complete, and he's out of bounds. It was short of the first down. Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Trying play action. And the 3rd down pass incomplete after a good deflection by the defense. The Sun Devils will line up to punt it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
The Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Fires on the move. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, you see them there taking the shot. And I think the thought process is, look, we've had so much success early in this game running the football. Let's see if we can now take advantage of the defense throwing the ball over their head. They're going to be expecting run. Safeties and linebackers are all going to be playing downhill trying to stop that. If we get the one-on-one opportunities to the outside, we have got to take shots. That one fell incomplete, but they should keep trying this as the game goes on.
Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40.
Well, for this defense now, being good against the pass is not just going to be in the back end covering people. It's going to be trying to contain this guy at the quarterback position. He is lethal, especially when things go off script.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Picked up a few extra on that return, but what a play by this defense to get the football. Quick release on the RPO. He'll try to take it back. Just gashing this defense. A big gainer to the 40-yard line. And the Sun Devils come to the line after ripping off that huge gain on the ground, trying to keep it going. Off the RPO, complete. He gets it down to the 36 before being knocked out of bounds. They'll try to snap it quickly. From the gun, running back gets to give. Can't get him to the ground. Had to work to pick up 3 down to the 33-yard line. The Sun Devils racing to the line in a hurry-up. They'll try to get it through the air. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. He's going to have to break out the thunderfoot on this one, a 57-yard attempt. And it slips just inside that right upright. So after the last drive ended with a field goal, the kickoff team out there to send it away.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on 4th down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Out of the gun, the inside give. There he goes. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a 1st down. And the Mustangs, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Punts it out of the air. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Last completion got them a first down. Let's see what they do now. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the right. He's got him wide open. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, SMU.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Good timing on the quick out. He gets it up across the 20 to the 22 before he's pushed out of bounds. And the Sun Devils can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. They'll need to convert this third down from their own 22 to get this drive jump-started. They'll move the tight end. Gives it on the option. And they stopped him in the backfield on third down and short. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Hauls it in, looking for space. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Grabs it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be first and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. Trying to power it in. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Looking for just one more yard. It's second and goal. And this one will be stopped for no gain. How about this defense digging in its heels after the big play? It's now third and goal. Touchdown Mustangs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finish the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll start this drive going to the air. Fires it incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Quickly complete. He's knocked out of bounds, but not before he gets it to the 25. When you've already sent your punter out 4 times, at least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. Gets it out fast. Oh, spins away. At midfield, he's got room. And there was lots of space as he gets it to the 39-yard line. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly complete. And he gets the first down, but man, did he get the hit stick laid on his noggin. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Looking downfield on first down. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. And he is going to lose yardage. Nowhere to run as he is forced out of bounds. And in the waning seconds of the first half, they'll try to put up 3 before going to the break. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This one will be a 45-yard attempt, and he'll kick it from the left side. Waning seconds of the first half, and they'll try to tack on a 3 before they head to the locker room. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update. The Mustangs will boot it away to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Coffee. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Arizona State has the ball back in the offense, making its way onto the field. Huge deficit to start this third quarter. They just need to find something to build a little confidence.
Yeah, it hasn't gone well. When you're trailing by this much, this first drive, man, does everything matter and hinge on this? Because every possession in the second half is going to be critical.
Yeah, and I think if you're on offense, why hold back? What are you worried about? Nothing went well in the first half for you, and at this point, trailing by as much as you are, throw caution to the wind, be aggressive, and let's just see what happens.
How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Sweet throw and catch along the sideline. It's enough for the first down. The Sun Devils come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looks as if the defense was a little too eager there, got into the neutral zone, and that'll be a 5-yard penalty.
Encroachment defense.
Defense a little too eager, and that's an encroachment penalty, 5 yards for the offense. First down and 5 after the penalty. They'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. He stopped at the 48, a pickup of 10 on the play. And the Sun Devils are moving quickly down the field. Fires to the tight end. Some really tough running there gets him to the 45-yard line. Here comes the offense on second down. Rides the back on the option, the give. He's stopped in the backfield again, and this just hasn't been his night. It's been more like a nightmare. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a third down and short. Here's the pressure. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs. Offense set on first down. Pulls it and fires to the left. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. The Sun Devils have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Looking to fire. Pressure is effective from the defense. They knock him down just behind the midfield stripe at the 48. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to burn this defensive back. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
So now it's second and long. He's got him this time. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down. And the Mustangs are in the hurry-up.
A lot of smiles right now on this offense. They've got a big lead, and they're just having fun out there. They're still throwing the football. These receivers are still getting open. Pass protection is still great. This quarterback's thinking to himself, man, I'm going to be padding my stats here in the second half of this game because everything we're dialing up is working.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Wants to throw it. Trying to escape and get it himself. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the wide receiver. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Oh, he's got some space. At the 30. The 10. Touchdown, SMU. He got a step and just dusted the field.
This offense looked unstoppable in the first half, lighting up the scoreboard, and it doesn't look much different here in the second.
With the win today,